Hello, everybody. This is the Philly 3, and today we will be talking about our World Series picks and why we're picking them. Will, you'll start off.
I will, but I think personally the Angels will win the World Series. They got Shohei Ohtani with a leading 22 home runs and a great ERA, as well as Mike Trout.
You just say the Angels?
Yes.
The Angels are not going to make the playoffs, mister.
Why?
The Angels are not going to make the World Series. They are not even going to make the playoffs because they have two players. Every time I see a headline for the Angels, it's like Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout combined for 6 home runs for the first time since 1904 as the Angels lose 8-7.
Then what team do you think will win the World Series?
Isn't it obvious? It's going to be the Tampa Bay Rays. Their lineup stacked from top to bottom. They got Shane McClanahan right there. They're going to win the AL East. They set a record for 13 wins in a row at the beginning of the season to start 13-0. It's a great start. It's really hard for them to not make the playoffs, let alone not make the World Series. It's going to be the Rays all the way, isn't it obvious? Because the Angels are not going to make the playoffs. It's more likely that it's more likely that the Athletics are going to win than your stinking Angels.
Okay, good points on both sides, but don't forget, how many World Series, in the last 20 years, how many World Series have the Angels won?
0.
Correct. And how many, in the last 20 years, World Series have the Rays won?
0. But this year's going to be different than the other ones. You mark my words.
And, in the last 20 years, how many World Series have the Red Sox won? 4. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Great, but 20 years isn't the present. That's
Yeah.
the past 20 years. Who cares about the past?
Yeah.
It's about now. And now it's the Rays' year. Because the Rays are going to win the World Series. And not the Angels, not the Red Sox, not the stinking cheating Astros. It's going to be the Rays. It's the Rays. I can't see how you guys think otherwise.
With Rafael Devers, Justin Turner, Yoshida, great new trades. How are you doing?
We're doing good. We got Shane McClanahan on the mound, possibly the best pitcher in baseball this season.
Wow.
You got Randy Rosarina batting the leadoff. He's doing pretty good.
He's
and
fast, and that's it.
You got Diaz, who's knocking home runs every couple of days. And yeah.
Well, the Rays might have started off 13-0, but like the Bruins, they were knocked out in the first round of the playoffs. Aren't the Rays just another variation of the Brewers?
No, they're not, because the Rays are from Tampa Bay, unlike that Boston Red Sox team you're talking about, who's not even above 500 right now. So
Yes,
you can't be
they are.
talking, Grant.
Their record is actually above 500. It's at 521. And they are still somehow last in their division. That is only because the AL East is the best division in all of MLB currently.
Cool, and you're last place in that division. What do you have to say about that?
Well,
you're not making the playoffs right now.
I'm still
The Rays are. They're at the top of that division. So technically that's the best record in baseball right now. Am I right?
Okay, Will, anything
Maybe.
else?
Yeah, the Angels. Like you said, the Rays.
Angels stink!
Well, the Rays got 1-star pitcher and 1-star batter. And the Angels, they got 2-star hitters and 1-star pitcher.
Yeah, that's...
Okay, great opinions on all three sides, but clearly we know who's going to win. It's the Red Sox. And we'll come back later. See ya.